here is which I have read in our Vedas and in Ayurveda. Okay, that it says that if you want to have food, there is a formula. The plate is kept here and the food is here. First, you have to see this. Just look at this and see the beauty of the food. Then after, smell it. Yes. Then after this, imagine some good things about it. Then have it. Okay. So this is a thing that makes your food more better, and minerals just gives you more benefits in your body. If this was giving you, like, if you are ignoring it, just having it by watching TV or without just following this formula, you're gonna get 80% of the benefit and the gains from it. But if you see it and look at it and just follow this formula, you're gonna get 100% of the gain from it. Now, if we see the vegetarian diet is very colorful and beautiful thing. But if you see the non-vegetarian diet, you just see this vegetable and the sabji or something like that, which is not looking good. So if the thing is not looking good and you're having it, it will not give you the gains, which looks very bad and like stinky or something. A smell is not good, but here smell is good. If you see the dal, yes, the green gourd and the things like this, there are many varieties and the smell and everything is too good and they are very delicious thing is this. So I think it's more better to have vegetarian diet.
Non-vegetarianism is a main problem in we take a non-veg. It is a it is the impact of he's always injured and he's always mentally headache.
I think you see Bollywood or those celebrities which are coming ahead and on the television screen they are promoting KFC and they are promoting many organizations and they are coming and promoting the chicken and non-vegetarian dishes. So like especially celebrities, they are influencing our youngsters and youngsters are loving to eat the fast food which is not again healthy. And initially when they found themselves in a condition of choosing one, either it is vegetarian or non-vegetarian. Non-vegetarian food, it is always attracting and attracted youngsters. They are loving going to market and in their home they are not allowed to consume any stuff which prefers which is considered to be non-vegetarian food, even eggs also. But they are not eating the food in their home and most of the time they are outside food that is considered and they are going to restaurant or they are going to market and they are consuming non-vegetarian stuff there and nobody knows in the family because people, they look at that people, they are eating non-vegetarian food and religiously people, they have formed the wrong perception if anybody who is eating a vegetarian food is good. Many people, they are hating those who are eating non-vegetarian food, it is also not good. In our Ayurvedas too, not in Ayurvedas, in our Vedas too, it is mentioned there, you can have the non-vegetarian food when you are really stuck into the problem. For the soldier where there is no availability of the food, when he is stuck in a dire situation where he has to eat the flesh and animals, right? He is free to have it. Earlier kings and emperor used to go for hunting and they used to take non-vegetarian food because they may make themselves physically very much stronger. But you have many options available. You need to stretch out your life. Earlier people used to live more than 100 years. So the reason behind they live more than 100 years, the amount of food they consume and the time they consume, according to Ayurveda, you need not have anything after 6 o'clock when the sun sets. But our eating habits, our eating stuff, since the food that came into the limelight, whenever you are eating non-vegetarian food, you are considered to be the modern person. So modernity and the religion that have also been associated with the food and eating habit of the people.
Present time non-vegetarian food, present time non-vegetarian increase ill blood flow, and I suggested you vegetarian foods only.
I think people, those who are non-vegetarian and they are promoting non-vegetarian food in such a way, nothing can be better than non-vegetarian food. And it is not possible for the economical point of view because non-vegetarian food, it is not that easy to be prepared in your kitchen itself. Non-vegetarian food, it is not slightly at the regular basis is prepared. It is not possible for us, those who are considering non-vegetarian food is the best. So sometimes it is okay because as he said, doctors are also suggesting, yes, they are suggesting in particular circumstances because everything, nutrition, protein, the amount of protein you don't have actually from eating the non-vegetarian food. Like high amount of protein and omega-3 fatty acid which you have, there is a fish called salmon fish, right? So when you have it, like it is giving you larger amount of omega-3, and which is not possible to have from any of the natural resources. There are foods, but many times we don't have the information. So non-vegetarian food taking some time, bone marrow or which comes from the bone, so it is useful for the people. They have the problem related to the calcium in their body, and their bone sides or bone density is very weaker. So doctors are also suggesting, but under some specific circumstances. Nobody is saying you to take and consume this non-vegetarian food at the regular basis.
So, people say that it is the non-vegetarian is a complete food. Yes, complete protein or complete these minerals, but in vegetables there is no complete vegetable here.
Yes.
Yes, but you can do something in that too. You can mix those vegetables what you need. Yes, you need some vitamin A, some vitamin B, or the more proteins. Yes, so you can just mix those vegetables and have them. Okay. It's not better to have that like vegetarian, non-vegetarian food, and you just better take that thing, and by mixing those things, and you will get good advantages too by having a great diet in that too.
Not always consuming vegetarian food, it is option for you. When you do have option of eating any non-vegetarian stuff like eating fish, if it allows you to consume the fish, it is the best way like to look after your eyes. So to make your eyesight very sharpened, to make your eyesight very stronger, some of the vegetarian food are also there, but eating fish, it is beneficial for you if your family or if your inner instincts that allow you to consume it, because many times it may give you the maximum benefit, but exactly look at your geographical area where you are living, right? When you are having a flesh of he-goat, so it is going to create a problem in your body, that's for sure. And eating chicken, it is not going to give you anything. Ultimately, it is just compared with the amount of nutrition which you are having by eating potato, it is giving you that. So for what you are consuming, that you are consuming for the taste itself. And people, when they meet and they talk about the non-vegetarian food, so this is the modern subject where everybody is loving to talk about, and it is ever going debate too. And never connect your food with your caste, creed, or the religion. Never connect it. Because the food is something, this is the individual choice. When you want to have non-vegetarian food, it is good. When you want to take a vegetarian food, it is also good. But you need to look at your body. How does your body respond to you? If you eat vegetarian food, your body responds to you in a well manner, and you are staying apart yourself from the doctor. So it's good. Being healthy, this should be the first aim. Not always, but you need to consume some amount of the non-vegetarian food, because you know what, nothing is there in this world that is consumed by the human that is vegetarian. Even milk we are having, so it is also not 100% pure vegetarian. So eating fish, it is a good thing, but if it allows you, you must go for it. Otherwise, like, it is an individual choice, and it should not be connected with the religion as well.
Sir, but there are some points like, as we are the part of universe, or you can say we are the universe. I am the universe. This is all the universe. Whether that cock is the universe, or that beef is the universe, like cow is the universe. But when you start killing someone for your greed and your need, it is not good for you.
It
Why?
is not justified as well.
It is not justified as
Yes.
well, because if you killing something just for fun and just for your greed, then you will kill any of the human too at any point of time.
Yes.
Which is not good. Like, I'm hungry, I'm killing you and having you. Is it good? Just think like this. Yes, every creature has their rights to live here, and as we are like many of the people say that we have to control the population of the cocks and the cows. So I don't think so. This is a problem of ours. This is a problem of the universe, and which is maintained very nicely. The universe and the planet Earth maintain their population problem of any of the animal. I'm not talking about. I'm not sure about the humans, but I'm sure, very sure about the animals. It is maintained very nicely. We don't have to care about this. We are killing them. That's why we are increasing them, because we are in the need of them. Okay, actually it is not like they are getting populated. This is because we are making them born. We are just making them too much of the born because we want some businesses. Okay, so killing someone for your greed is not justified. It is not good for your mentality also. It is gonna give you many of the negative sides too.
Why many of the people, they are non-vegetarian food eater, they are coming with one excuse: if we do not eat animals, they will eat our food. It's not right, and it is not fair even to think like this, because animals are not new on this planet. Animals have been taking birth and dying. This is their cycle. They are coming and going according to their time. So our motherland, our earth, or this ecological balance is something that balance everything. But human, by utilizing his mind, because he has explored the science in such a way, like he is making so many experimentation and he is giving some false theories. If you do not eat a non-vegetarian food, you are not supposed to consider a complete human being, because your some teeth are canine teeth, when you can tear the flesh, right? And you can chew the flesh when your backward teeth allows you to consume. So like these are some theories which are coming. As I said initially, when you are in the dire problem, when you stuck, anything is there like which is not consumed by you, and you don't exactly know what to consume. So when you are stuck in the jungle, when there is no dish prepared for you, like you have to find out the way to keep yourself alive. So eating animal in this problematic situation, it is fine, completely fine. No caste, creed, religion that is going to stop you there, because ultimately we are the survival of the fittest. When you want to survive in this world, it is okay when you consume anything, like to live yourself alive for a longer period of the time, whether it is a non-vegetarian food or vegetarian food. But if something is available for you which is very useful for you, I'm talking about fruits, vegetables, these are giving a rich amount of nutrition, vitamin, proteins to you, you need to consume that. Because as I said, from the economical point of view, it is not possible for you to consume the non-vegetarian food at the regular basis. When you go and buy 1 kg of potato, that will cost you around 30 rupees. When you go to buy any amount of the non-vegetarian food, that will cost you more than 500 rupees. So for like we are eating food thrice in a day, twice in a day, it is not possible just to take care of the long family and offering them flesh. Even this requirement of the vegetable, fruits, dry fruits, that is felt all over the globe, and many people, they are not slightly depend upon the non-vegetarian food. Earlier they used to be non-vegetarian since they introduced Ayurveda in their day-to-day routine, and they started doing yoga or meditation just to balance their mental state. They have left eating non-vegetarian food. So non-vegetarian food is creating a hindrance, like it is just creating some kind of unusual stress which is bound to come when you are a regular eater of the non-vegetarian food. So if you just want to keep yourself mentally healthy and active, it is better to go vegetarian.
Yes, like you are the one who is the biggest thing in this universe, like humans, and we are having some small regrets about our eating, that it's not
Yes.
proper for us. Like we have to do many big things. Yes, we are not animals like cow, and we are innovators. We are the creators, so we have to be like very free with our mind and mental peace. We should have, and we can just create a lot of things. Yes, and one more thing is there, like you are having so heavy food. I'm not talking about here especially about non-veg only. I'm talking about veg food only. We are having a lot of dead food, like we are boiling and frying those things, and having a lot of like chapatis and those parathas with too much oil, and this is a heavy food. Yes, chole bhature, yeah, the kind of foods are there, these are very heavy. If you're having at night and you're sleeping, you're gonna go for a long sleep. Yes, which is not good for us. we as we see our lifestyle, then we are having like half of our life still just sleeping, which is not good for us. We should sleep at least max to max 4 or 5 hours a day. Because if we are just sleeping, then what we are doing here? Yes. So we need, if you want to do something bigger, or like you have really some views like this, just sleep 4 or 5. And how can you do this? By vegetable food and alive food that will digest properly and better, and you can wake up early in the morning. So these are the things like you can do, and you will get all the energies because you are having a salad full of colorful salad. Then you are having a good sleep and good proteins and everything here.
Red meat is supposed to be considered as a cancerous food. Red meat, it is very dangerous. If you are having in high amount, regular basis and alternative basis, it is surely making a cancer for you. And there are chances more increase when you are the regular eater of the non-vegetarian food. When you are vegetarian, so there are more possibilities of getting cancer from the amount of cholesterol, many bad vibration which are entering in your body. Before slaughtering any animal, you just see, look at the mental state of any animal. Let us talk about us. When we think ourselves we are going to be slaughtered after an hour, and we are in a herd where there is no space, lack of space, the mental stress, so much of stress which are there in animals. So this same amount of stress which is transferred into the flesh which anybody who is consuming, this stress is not boiled, this stress is not burned when you are boiling and burning the food. So if anybody who eats this, and especially the food is kept in the refrigerator, and you just prepared it, cooked it, and you consumed it, so the same stress that is transferred in you, and it becomes your stress. Animals stress that became your stress, and whenever you are in a stress, you are not feeling active. So ultimately, when you eat vegetarian food, you can make yourself more active, and you can slightly concentrate and focus. Concentration and focus, this is one issue in today's generation. Although social media is playing a very dominant role in diverting and diluting the control of the youngsters over themselves. They are not in the control, and their time is waste, and their focus is lost. And you know what, the amount of food which you are consuming, even if it is a vegetarian food and it is a fast food, that is also going to make you lose your nerve and lose your control on that. So focus is lost, concentration, that is nowhere. So like, especially when you are a student, so what you are consuming, that is much needed for you to consume anything which is healthier for you.
This not only increases weight, but it also cause many fatty diseases.
Yes.
Some people telling me that medicines are made by the bones of animals and fishes. It is right.
It is right. Like most of the medicine which are getting made by those pharma companies, where some amount, some portion of the flesh, some portion of the tallow, that is called oil, that is taken out from the flesh of animal. But this, in this way, like you can consume the medicine and just you can give you a better situation and better health for yourself. It is not possible because religiously we are not allowed. If you are belonging, if you belong to any family where non-vegetarian food is not allowed, so how do you take the non-vegetarian food? Because your mind also will not allow you to consume it, because you will be like in a condition of hating that food. So this is given the some amount of the protein or vitamin that are given to you in the form of the medicine. So it is good in some portion, but not always. When you are having in problem just to get recovered your health, so it is good for you. Because as I said, when you do have the bone density problem, if your bones are cracked, if your bones are fractured, normally like doing anything, if you do have problem like calcium, so some amount of the medicine which are given and some portion of this non-vegetarianism that is also added in that just to benefit you. As I said, bone marrow of he goat, she goat, like it is useful just to make your bone much more stronger. having milk at the regular basis, but calcium, to digest the calcium, if you are able to do it, it is okay. Otherwise it will create a stone in your body too.
Tuna is one of the most powerful protein source of
Calcium.
compared to potatoes and chicken. Potato to grow up 7 to 9 months, but compared to chicken, give a mentally and physically torture, give a steroid to grow up more and less time, 1 and 2 months to grow, but is a naturally grow up in 2 and 3 years.
When you're growing something or someone like a living being, you feel happy. And when you are killing something and just like and you are just beating that thing, like if you go for the like cows, yeah, they are making some beef, or if they are raising them and feeding them, they many times they are beating them. So they are getting so much negative energy from that, and which is not good, I think. But if the second thing, you are growing crops, you feel very happy, and like it is like a baby that you could never have, and you know it's a very positive vibes you're getting whenever you see your field. It is like a success, achievement. But here you are killing someone is not a success. It cannot be considered success. So you are getting some good and successful vibes, you know. Then you can do more other things in your life.
If a person is take non-veg is a daily basis, there are so many diseases like diabetes, cancer, and thyroid is one more thing.
MP is one of the states in India where the larger amount of soybean that is produced, and it is exported to foreign countries. You know what? For what the soybean is used? Soybean is a food and it is a source of the protein, but protein that cannot be digested in your body properly. As a person living in MP, it may suits to your digestive system, that's okay. But otherwise, like outside the MP, it is not possible for the people to digest this much amount of the protein. That will also create a problem in your body when you are having a rich amount of protein. Like you need to have a balance of protein or vitamins or the minerals in your body, nutrients. But this soybean that is exported to foreign countries where they are feeding pigs, porks, and the soybean that is offered to them, and by having soybean, the amount of flesh in their body that increases when they slaughter, so they get the heavy amount of flesh from them. So for this, soybean is utilized.
Soybean is a production ration. It is considered as a ration. Like if you talk about those animal husbandry, so it is a term that if you feed like the grains, the flour of the wheat or any kind of the flour, and this is the production. A production ration is called as you wanna grow the production and increase the production of any of the animals. So if you feed this thing into any of animal, even to yourself, you're gonna get too much of the muscle and that meat things in your flesh in your body. So this is a production ration which is said here.
Outside in India, mostly take a non-vegetarian food, like a China is always taking non-vegetarian food.
Many people believe that eating meats brings strength to the body and the body gets more energy.
And Virat Kohli, he is a very good
He's a
athlete.
vegan, yes.
He is a vegan too. Yeah, so he is doing that much of the hard work that we normal people are not doing. Yes, too much of the practice and too much of the workout and all everything, and still he is living fit. What's the thing? Yeah. So we don't need this. One more thing I'm gonna add here, which is about the beef, the cow. Yes. So it is a very emotional factor I would love to add here, where that cow is considered as a very emotional being, which is very attached to us. Many of you haven't, I think, never experienced it, but I have lived with them, so I know about them. Like if you are having the milk of the cow, or you are living with them, so you will be very emotionally attached with them, and you are going into any of the hotel or somewhere and having that beef. Yes. So I don't think so. All you know about this is you know that this is a cow's beef. Yes. And then you can never love your mother too, just because of this, because you have dissed someone. Yes, you are that someone is loving you and you are having their milk and you are killing that one for your greed or something like this. So you are the one who is never gonna love anyone in this planet, and you will always be lost in this planet to find the love from someone else, because you cannot love the people because you are just ditching someone in some ways for your greed. So it is the biggest factor I feel like we.
There is certain ideology. Many people, if they hate Hindu today, talking about India, if they hate Hindu, so how can they provoke Hindu? By eating cow flesh. Beef is a kind of meat, right? It is considered that has come from the slaughtering the cow.
Sir, what do you mean by?
Gai ka meat, it is called beef. So when you want to disrespect Hindu, you want to like provoke Hindu. Mamata Banerjee is one of the chief ministers in India. She says that it is my birthright, it is my constitutional right to have beef. Because of she is a leftist and she is communist and she just wants to defame Hinduism. And this ideology that came from the Britishers when they came and ruled India, they used to slaughter the cow and eat beef because of they wanted to show Hindu like we are disrespecting you in front of your eyes. We are disrespecting you before you.
Well, this is not any of the disrespect of ours, it is disrespect of yourself, that you are the one we will consider by this time that you cannot love anyone. So you are the one will be slaughtered a day and you are the one will be killed one day by someone. Because no one will think about you when they will kill you. Because if you are killing me, I am very emotional being, I love everyone, no one will kill me. Because everyone will love me too. But you are the one, you showed your nature that you cannot love anyone. How can you love a human? Because human has many of the negativity. Yes. So you cannot love the human, so how can a human will leave you? So you are not gonna get any of the benefit with this thing. You have some supporters of yours, but you will not be loved by anyone.
Some amount of the disrespect. See, if you love your mother and if I hate you, so like it is very easy for me just to go to your mother and abuse her, to insult you. This is the same thing Britishers did, and this concept has been copied right from 300 years before. So if you want to disrespect someone, that has become an ideology. It is not right, because cow is an animal and we worship it. We worship almost every animal. Like in Hinduism and Hindu religion, right? In our India especially, Bharat is called, where everyone, whether animal or a human, that has the respect. Vasudev Kutumbakam. As this land, a motherland that belongs to you, that in the same portion that belongs to the animals too.